EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback from the University of Utah.
Not sure what you thought, but I thought it was appropriate when he walked into our meeting with his arm totally encased in ice, because he threw 5 touchdown passes last week and won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Yeah, I've been reading the paper this morning, and he said, gosh, I actually thought I should have got 6 or 7. But still, it was an amazing performance a week ago.
Boy, I'll tell you what, if he thought he should have had 6 or 7, that's a guy who's an absolute perfectionist, not just greedy.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. A good move. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Now we give Irving running right. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
12 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Back to throw. Walden. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
And a Buccaneer first down.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They're led out by a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Dart going to look to throw here. They'll find McMillan here. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. The numbers for Brooks a week ago: 11 carries, 58 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
Throwing, dart. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing his dart. He finds his man, complete. It's Atkins. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Dart. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Panthers first down.
They'll run right here with Brooks. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bucaneers' 25-yard line.
To throw his dart. This is caught by McMillan. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
It's 3rd down and 12.
Here's Dart. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Dart to throw on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Buccaneers offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
That's out quickly to Bateman. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Walden. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get Scouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
At the 13-yard line.
To throw, Dart. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Dart. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Fielded at the 43. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Smith up the middle.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Walden. He finds his man. Complete. It's Burns. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. 3rd and 3 as they've got it as we resume action. From the gun on 3rd down. Walden. Throw left side complete. That's Burns. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th and 1.
Bates' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks set to go once more.
And they love to find different ways to get in the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Once again. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
Up the middle with Brooks here. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
The line is bringing. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air, Dart. Got a man, that's the get.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
On 3rd down, they go with Brooks.
Oh, heck of a move.
Man.
Touchdown, Carolina!
Jonathan Brooks with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And the Panthers are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Gets around him. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it? Touchdowns.
They go play action here on first down.
To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka.
It'll be a gain of 5. And it's second down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 48-yard line.
Off play action. Walden. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
No, it's out, it's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing his dart. Got him there. That's Liggett.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
17 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
To throw now, Dart.
And down he goes, a Buccaneers sack. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
Dart.
And that is incomplete. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. It's taken to the 26. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They begin with a run by Smith. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run out of the gun with Irving.
And he works 3.
Still going.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
88 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
On play action, here's Dart.
He finds his target, Beckham. And a stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
They'll go with the keeper. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him right where it all started.
On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
2 yards to go, second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
To the right side, catch made by Buca.
The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Off the play fake, Walden.
That is caught with Sean Bateman.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Bates' kick is good.
And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So 6 seconds all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Halftime. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Dixon, complete. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37. So from the 37, here's a second down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw, Dart. That one complete to Ligon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Dart from the gun on third down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is brought in at the 21. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Buccaneers offense and their running back, Bucky Irving, getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard
On
line.
1st and 10, here's Irving.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 31.
A
run up the middle with Irving. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Walden. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his first touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Panthers.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
From the gun, here's Dart. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing, Dart. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. This is taken at the 18. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. A 1st down carry for Smith. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off-play action. Walden. He finds his man. Complete. It's Burns. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Inside handoff. Smith dances by him. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Weldon. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Weldon. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Panthers.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Irving. Oh, what a move. But he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
3 yards. And the 1st down.
Once again, it's Irving. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We're facing a big 4th quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, their defense has really struggled. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup.
Here's Dart. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Nandi Matabike. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Throwing his Dart. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On play action, here's Dart. That's pulled in by Brooks. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw, Dart. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Panthers, 1st down.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
That's another Panthers 1st down.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Dart. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Throwing his Dart. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Dart. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jackson Dart taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And able to get this out to the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, it's still a decent amount of time left during the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
141 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Off the play fake.
Walden. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. Looking to throw. Walden.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
It's fourth down.
Bates' kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
From the gun, Dart. Got a man, that's Liggett.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
14 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Dixon. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Here's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw once more. Here's Dart.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
To throw now, Dart. That one complete to the gut.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
To throw is Dart.
Over the middle, complete. That's Dixon. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
Working out of the gun is Dart.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Dixon. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To the air, Dart.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down.
Third down and 4.
Now Dart. He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Looking to throw, Dart.
Quick slant, caught. Touchdown.
And Xavier again.
A 7-yard touchdown Brown.
And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Panthers 20.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and maybe more importantly, a victory.